your introduction to the solar plexus chakra. It's located right over your navel. It holds the frequency and vibration of yellow. It holds the element of fire. And its breath is in and out the mouth, but quick breath. So we're going to demonstrate for about 10 of them. So in and out your mouth. Beautiful. One more time in alignment. Very nice. Now the fire element in relationship to your star alignment, as above so below, begins with Aries in the eyes, Leo in the abdomen, and Sagittarius in the thighs. Let us begin. Welcome to White Feather Holistic Balance. So you were on my table and had a wonderful polarity treatment, and you felt the peace and the balance. And you came off the table and I shared with you that we balanced your fire. I'm going to explain a little bit more about that today, and I'm also going to invite some more moves to bring your fire or solar plexus energy into balance. So we're going to begin. Fire is right here in the solar plexus area. And in emotion, it's about anger, resentment, if it's really expanded. And if it's contracted, it's all out. You can go right into depression. You can go into ulcers and all kinds of digestive issues. So we're going to bring that back into balance with these movements and these sounds that I invite to teach you today. We're going to begin by inviting... I want you to remember too, this is 4 level deep. You had your treatment, that's the first level. The second level is all about the frequency and vibration of sound and color. And there's this frequency and sound and vibration of food, yellow foods and where they grow. And also lifestyle choices. You always have a choice to bring this into balance or not. And so we're going to begin by inviting you into the sound of the fire solar plexus frequency of light and sound. Here's the yellow bow. That sound in itself will bring your fire solar plexus into balance. And I again invite you to go onto YouTube and put in there to balance my solar plexus or to open it or whatever it is. You will find this frequency of healing for you. And I also like to invite crystals. You know, we got yellow crystals of any type will bring your solar plexus into balance. You want to go ahead and lay them on your solar plexus, which is right by your belly button. That brings your fire into balance. And citrine, it doesn't matter. If it's yellow, it's bringing into balance. But I did want to talk a little bit about tiger's eye. It's very, very, very good for your solar plexus. It looks very brown, but if you look closer, it's actually about the yellow integration. And if anybody has built a fire, right? If it gets too big, the best way to put it out is a little brown earth right on top of it. So remember, when you see the tiger's eye, it's very empowering and bringing you into balance energetically for your fire. Now let's talk about the foods. The foods itself are about 10 to 12 feet high. They are your oats and your grains and your seeds. Sunflower seeds, I invite everybody to get a nice container of organic sunflower seeds to bring your fire into balance. And it is about fiber too. This all has to come into balance to keep moving any toxins. And we'll talk a little bit more about that when we get to the earth chakra. But you got to get your gallbladder and your stomach into balance so you can feel healthy and vital in your life. And your thoughts, you know, in balance will be about focus and vitality. So with that, we're going to go ahead and invite 4 moves I have for you today. It's some of my favorite movements and postures for bringing your fire into balance. So let's get ourselves set up, as always, get your feet anchored into the earth. You want to really love your feet. It's one of the first videos I show you. Right foot to left foot, anchor in. Get yourself grounded. It's the best place to let go of any excess fire or imbalance in your solar plexus, and you bring up. We bring up because, again, nothing works without intention. So what's your intention? You're coming up to your higher self. I intend for health, vitality, and focus and a balance of my fire. Let's focus that today. That's your crown chakra. Go ahead and open it up. Your third eye, what does that look like to you? Are you fit, firm, and healthy? Are you going forward in your dreams and visions? What does that look like? And of course, the sound we heard of the focus. And first focus, first sound is what you say to yourself. I am health and vitality. I am focused. I have my fire into balance. You bring it to your heart. You integrate it into your physical body. This is all invisible. It's etheric. So you're coming into your heart, right into your solar plexus, right here by your belly button. And the first thing I'm going to share, again, that it is yellow, and there's a special breath for your fire to bring it into balance. It's very close to the air. They need each other. Again, if you built a fire, you can't make that fire grow without air. So it's very important to use your breath. That's why I stress it a lot. And it's in and out the mouth like air, but it's through pursed lips, so you're going fast. I'm going to do 10 of them to show you what it looks like. And you don't want to do too many of those, you'll get anoxic and pass out. So you really want to keep that into balance. And I'm really guided to share with you, again, the Hermetic principles of fire and the astrological signs, because if you have these signs that you were born into in your chart, you have a gift of fire or maybe a challenge. And this is what you want to bring into balance. So let's go ahead and activate our hands, make them nice and hot. We're going to talk about Aries. Aries about vision and vitality. It's also about inspiration. So we're going to cover our eyes, and we're going to do that 10 breaths real fast through the mouth. Beautiful. Anchor in again. Make sure you're anchored. Rub your hands, make them nice and hot. Place them right over your belly button or in that area, and we're going to do the breath work again. This is Leo. This is the courage and self-belief. Again, the intention is to bring it into balance. Sag, right here in the thighs. We're going to do the breath. Sag helps you move forward. It helps you to travel with your inspiration and your self-belief and what you're going for. Beautiful. And you can extend that. I know people that she sets her tea kettle on, and when it starts to boil, she stops the breath. I've gone as far as a minute, but you can actually activate those and understand if you have those signs in Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, you have a gift or maybe a challenge in this area. The next move, we're going to come right into polarity posture, pyramid pose. It's about hip width apart, knees are bent, hands are on the knees, you're bringing a balance. And you want your shoulders scrunched up. We don't want you to hurt your neck, and bring your neck up. You don't want it hanging down. And we're going to invite the breath slowly, but we're going to get fast, okay? And I want you to make some noise, because the vibration of your voice will also bring the fire into balance. So you bring your right knee forward, your left knee forward. You can feel a little twist going on. And when you twist, I want you to go, ha, ha, and look that direction. Ha, ha. Now let's get the fire going. Ha, 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 ha. Ha! There, your fire. You should be feeling a little warmer now. Now, as we all know, no fire is complete without wood. Okay, so bring your arms up. Again, always grounding and setting intention. You got an axe in your hand. You're going to chop that piece of wood up. Okay, so you can fuel your fire. It's real important that you get your thighs involved and make some noise. So I'm going to do a chop wood. It's called chopping wood. Ha! Make some noise. It's so important. Ha! Getting that fire out. Maybe it's anger. Maybe it's resentment. Maybe it's irritation. Or maybe it's depression. Ha! Get it moving. Get it rocking and rolling. Get that breath going. Ha! It takes about 5. That's the wood chopper. Now we're going to come into warrior pose. We've stimulated, we know where we're going, we got the courage, we're going to go forward. We're going to keep that right foot forward and the left foot is going to be perpendicular. I want you to bring your arms out. Good warrior pose. Take a peek, make sure you're not out of balance. And now I want you to know where your weight is. So put all your weight on the back, all your weight on the front, all the weight on the back. Now bring it to the front. You know where your weight is. You're going to bring your hands together. And that right foot's going to pivot around and give you a balance. And now you're going to offer your gift to the world. But I invite you to pulse your heel to the earth. What you're doing is you are opening up the psoas muscle that starts at the diaphragm and goes to the Achilles tendon. It gets locked up in everybody. And now we're going to clasp our hands, bring it overhead, and give a little back stretch with the heel on the ground, opening up that psoas, that fire muscle. So important to keep it active. We're going to go the other way. Left foot's forward, right foot perpendicular, arms out, check your balance. Now you're going to do the weight. Back to front, know where your weight is. Back to front again. Bring your hands together. That left foot's going to pivot. You're going to offer your gift to the world. That's what we're here for. We're going to clasp our hand. Well, first we're going to pump our heel, Pump your heel to the ground, your left heel, anchoring in, stretching that muscle in the Achilles from the diaphragm, the psoas. We're going to clasp our hands and do a nice little balance stretch. And that, my friends, will keep you balanced. Keep your fire moving so you can go forward in your life. Namaste.